talk. You know the room number. 101.
Talk?
Anything?
Still living up to her name.
How about you drop the act? Who infected you with a parasite?
We can't let her talk. Put it back.
All I want's a name. That won't trigger anything. Tell me. Tell me! Your lungs have been barbecued. There's traces of rubbing alcohol in your alveoli. This was found adhered to your lungs, intact. A petal. White Star of Bethlehem. The hospital. Skullface sent you to Cyprus to kill Snake. You were burned inside and out. That should have been the end of it. But, all things considered, you look pretty damn healthy to me. We have Skullface to thank for that, right?
I was the only one capable of applying them to parasite therapy. Until he stole them from me.
Why are you here? Did Skullface send you? Or did you have your own score to settle with the boss? Refreshing? Salt water.
No! She'll die!
His life isn't yours to take. Enough.
That's enough. If she wanted to kill the boss, he'd already be dead. Same goes for us. She's had plenty of chances. She can talk. She's not here to kill anyone. We're wasting your time. It doesn't matter why she's here. She works for you now. She's in love with the legend.
What makes you so sure?
I was the same way once.
What if she's a spy?
What if I'm a spy? For you? Go on all day.
Boss,
Let her go. She won't speak so she can't spread the infection.
Nabegetten Tisch? Nicht nagetten Tee.
Oh.
Idiki plak anat e.
Oh. Ako kode jistes ni.
Dne bizad.
Belagana gesnita. Katobe yasteta. Asetota. Dodoにした。dodoにした。
Boss, retrieve the film canister our informant hid in Spookmate Keep before he died. It contains vital information on Skullface's plan. For now, our only clue is the garbled photograph the informant tried to send us before the end. We're working on analyzing the data. There's no time to wait. A KGB Spetsnaz squad is after the target as well. Boss, go to Spookmate Keep and use the VI to lead you to where the film canister is hidden. It is paramount you retrieve the target before the end.
Welcome to episode 38, I would like to believe, titled Extraordinary. Is it titled Extraordinary? I think it does. If I'm not, then oops, oh well. In this particular episode, apparently we have an interoperative who managed to gather some intel on some remnants of Skullface's plan. Apparently though, he was killed in combat, but he did hide some information in the source of a picture showing us the general location in the place in which he stashed the location. But sadly though, like I said, he's dead, so he's not able to give us the exact location, just the general one. And soldiers have moved into this location to get the information, so are supposed to get there before they find it. We are not too sure as to what exactly the man found. He could have found more information about the vocal code parasite, or just parasites in general that Skullface knew that we didn't know, or he could just find a general idea as to what Skullface wanted to do with Sahelanthropus, what Skullface's plans were for the world. So we're going there to collect a few cassette tapes, I would believe.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
There's some high ground there.
As you can see, the location is already very well guarded. There are a lot of heavily guarded soldiers, so a frontal confrontation will not be very advised. To be rather a bad idea for us to go in there guns blazing, unless maybe if we had a tank would be able to blow people away. So in this particular situation, I'll just set up quiet in a spot where she'll be able to snipe, and then hopefully we can call in for an airstrike while we are able to snipe people for ourselves. I don't know, make a plan. But anyway, when I think about this mission, it's one of those main missions that really don't have a lot of story significance at all. but I feel that the order in which it was placed is out of whack. I believe this was a mission when they were restructuring the game and cutting content and finding which content is appropriate for the game, due to the fact that they were now having some in-house fighting in Konami. I feel that this mission was supposed to be conducted before Mission 31 when Skullface dies, but instead it's being conducted right now after his death. So the question is, why would we want to know Skullface's plan if Skullface's plan has already been concluded with Skullface's death and the capturing of Sahelanthropus and potentially the capturing of a lot of his data and information on the web? So I don't know. I feel that this was another almost cut mission which was placed into the game, but I believe it was placed at the wrong time. I feel that it was supposed to be placed beforehand, before Mission 31. But as you can see here, we have a sandstorm, which will actually be something to work in our advantage, because now we can fire our gun without really being heard, and we can move around and make mistakes without being seen. I don't know. It's quite an interesting thing. I'm not too sure as to, I don't know. There might be some people who are new to the series who maybe never got the chance to play Metal Gear Solid 3. For those people, in the previous episode I was talking about how Cypher once worked with Naked Snake, or should I say current Big Boss, and how they had history together. They created the Patriots together. It was Major Zero, Big Boss, Paramedic, Sigint, and a few other members of their squad who created the Patriots. Big Boss was actually part of the Patriots initially. Then after the Les Enfants Terribles project, Big Boss and Zero disagreed upon which methods to use to create the perfect soldier, and of course Big Boss was not happy at the fact that he had been cloned.
Support helicopter has arrived.
And he left this group of Patriots.
Mission info. Extraction
But
failed.
maybe people who are not too familiar with some of the workings of the past wouldn't actually know what Cypher is or who Cypher is. After Big Boss left the Patriots, he was the iconic symbol of the Patriots, and so since they had his clones, well, technically they had cloned him. There were many other clones that were made, but most of them died. I believe 6 died and only 2 made it out initially. At this time, that's when they separated. Big Boss and his allies went one way, while Major Zero and his other allies went another way, and that was when Cypher was formed. Cypher is the organization that is under control by Major Zero, and by Major Zero I mean Major Tom, who was your sergeant and instructor in Metal Gear Solid 3. So you actually get to see this guy in the 3rd game. If you've never seen him, you can go check out the game and see for yourself. But anyway, enough rambling for now. I'll see you again in the next episode.
Exfiltrated.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete. Warning!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, boss. Boss, I have a quick report for you here. We've discovered a radiation leak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform. It's coming from testing equipment we installed the other day. Members of the medical team have been conducting research there, but we'll evacuate them all from the research block to the containment block next to it. Emmerich.
There's no need to worry. No radioactive material is leaked, so the contamination won't spread. We just need to seal off the testing equipment.
I've dispatched a security team to get the researchers out. I'll keep you updated.